Hello and welcome back to a brand new Play 2 Plays. My name is Paul James. Today we're playing Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, specifically the Bowser's Fury component today. So, we're going to start a new game because I don't want to be spoiling anything for you in any serious way. But thank you very, very much Nintendo of Australia for providing us with a code for the game. You can find my full review of the combined product, 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, on the Play 2 website right now. Go and check that one out. But we are going back to square one here on Bowser's Fury, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what it all is about. Uh-oh, an inky mess. Mario Sunshine 2. Mario Sunshine 2. So the short version, I really dig the product. Both titles kind of combined. I'll kind of highlight some of my only real concern with Bowser's Fury when the time is right, and if an opportunity doesn't emerge, then I'll discuss it separately. But the compilation package is sensational. Nothing short of sensational. Oh shit, Bowser's huge. So what, might be readily apparent, especially if you know Super Mario 3D World, is that 3D World was a kind of hybrid 2D, 3D adventure. This is back to your tried and true Mario 3D platformer style. Come on. There we go. We've got our first cat shine. Lights up the tower. Tells our corrupted Bowser to piss off. So, Bowser's been corrupted by this black inky substance, which certainly does, at face value, look a little bit like what we saw in Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube back in the day, and what we recently saw in Super Mario Sunshine when it was a part of the 3D All-Stars collection that came out last year that isn't available in retail for much longer. This is a really interesting package, because what we're getting here is a 3D Mario game with the 3D world style kind of mechanics. Like, it's not you can't triple jump, those sort of things. The sprint from 3D World is still present. It's this really interesting hybrid, but what's most important is that attack from Bowser that we saw a moment ago, and that shell, that Bowser shell looming in the distance there. Bowser's going to attack from time to time. On average, it's about every 5 minutes from what I surmised in my playing experience. 5 to 10 minutes. And when he does, all hell breaks loose. Yeah, doesn't know what happened. So Bowser Jr. will tag along with you, and this is a cool little feature that you can kind of customize how much help he provides. Now, when it comes to his capacity, like he swats the occasional enemy, he'll collect some coins and bits and pieces for you. Really doesn't do that much. We'll wander over to these Goombas over here, and you'll see just how great of an impact he has. Now, if you let him... There, look, he scoops up a few coins. Takes a bit of heat off you being ultra precise. Is he going to take a swing? There you go. See, I really had to make him do the work for me there. But in the right circumstance, it could be helpful. Alright, make the lighthouse shine. So our first... Oh. Gotcha. Oops. Oh. Let's just wait for that. We've got these little cat coins to collect, but the cat shines are the main attraction. What you need to do is accumulate enough of them so that you can kind of put Bowser in his place. Like I said, he's got to attack every now and then. And we need to be able to counter it, and the cat shines are the kind of key to all that. Climb to the top. There we go. So he won't be too far from kind of poking his nose out and attacking. And you can see the giant cat bell down the bottom there. That's kind of the key to stopping him. We need 5 cat shines to make use of that bell in any way, shape or form. So we'll go back. And so you can accumulate the different power-ups, like you just saw there, and activate them at any time, which is kind of cool. Where'd he go? There. Gotcha. So they can come fairly fast early on, but some are going to require a little bit of work. Let's come over here. Ah. Timing was off. There we go. So there's 5, and you can see the counter across the bottom there, and when you collect 5 of those, you'll get yourself a cat shine. So they're still leaning into the kind of cat theme of the core 3D World game, but with a little gameplay twist. Oh, here we go. Once the rain starts, Bowser's coming. So we can see the shell in the distance. It's risen nice and high. He's going to burst out and get real angry. Now, you can take advantage of him. So there's certain shines when we get through the end of this animation, this cutscene. There we go. when things get ultra metal on us. Oh no. Or there's blocks. They're referred to as, where'd they go? I can't remember where they are in this little nook. As fury blocks, and they can only be destroyed by Bowser's fiery breath. So you actually need to wait for him sometimes to come out and huff and puff and kick up a stink. Here he comes. It's an intimidating sight in distance there. Now let's just hide behind this. As he goes after the fury blocks, he broke in. We got the cat shine. It'll hit the lighthouse, and that'll scare him off. Now, in the meantime, let's get ourselves another cat shine. So he'll come back in about 5 minutes, and the loop kind of persists. Now that links to the one concern I have of the game. Firstly, his timing can be horrible sometimes. That is that you might be deep in the middle of trying to perform a certain task or a certain sequence of platforming, which can be incredibly difficult when when the King of the Koopas kind of rolls along and kind of ruins your day. But also scenarios like those fury blocks, and there's I feel like there's at least at least like 10 different islands with 5 or so cat shines on them. Each island has that. Oh no! Shit. Has that requirement of destroying the fury blocks, and so you're just kind of stuck waiting for Bowser to show up, which is really quite tedious and quite frustrating, especially if your timing's just off by a smidge. You've just found the blocks. Bowser's just finished one of his attacks, and then all of a sudden you're stuck waiting for him. Oof. Right, cool. We're looking for 2 more of those. So you can have up to 5 of any given power up at any given moment, but you can activate them at all times, and if you have one activated and then you change, it'll just override the one you had. And it'll replace it. It'll bring it back into your collection. So you're not going to lose out if you decide to change, or you make a mistake and you changed, or whatever the case is. No punishment, which is good. Oh, there we go. So where's the last one? No, we've already got that. For the life of me, I can't remember where the last one is. I saw when Bowser was here, there was like a little island, and I saw one hanging off a tree or something. Maybe that was it. But maybe that was part of another island. Ah. So there we go. Toss some boomerangs for a bit. Just got to remember where it is. I actually also want my Cat Mario back. See, Bowser's not going to be far from coming back. And I'd very much like to have that last cat coin, because if I can activate the... Wait, have I gone up here yet? So you can see these little things. Oh, there's the coin there. So you can see Bowser Jr. Interacting with those. That's the cursor and the gyro. How did I not? Oh. Get up. There we go. So I got that last cat shine, and now I'm going to wait for Bowser to show up. You can see the tower that kind of indicates there's 5 cat shines. There's one more. I think that relates probably to collecting blue coins. That'll appear when I come back at some point. Cool. Gigabell. You might have seen in some of the promotional footage, Bowser. So you see Mario becoming this giant Mario. And that's because he's activated the Gigabell. So where's Bowser, and how far is he from kind of popping out? Oh, he's pretty close actually. So you can see there's another cat shine over there. Here we go. He'll pop out of the dirt. He'll get real cranky. And we'll just instantly activate the Gigabell and we'll go head to head with him. Where'd he land? The power of the cat shines activates the Gigabell. It's our light in the dark of sorts. Up we go. Giga Mario. Giga Cat Mario, specifically. And now we can lay a bit of smack on Bowser. As you would have seen when I collected a shine before during this phase, that actually does a little bit of damage to him. So you can see his health bar is not 100% full, but you can still take him out regardless. Oh, wow, that was unfortunate. Just bad placement. Bad timing. Unlucky. And so we're in a pretty small, confined area here. We don't want to... Oh, missed. We don't want to step into the inky bits because that actually just slows down Mario significantly. Come on, come have a crack. Oh, bit of kickback. So you can also hit him. There we go. And so we've just kicked Bowser's ass. Now that's not the end of the game, not by any stretch. In fact, there's so many more cat shines to unlock, but it's having these encounters with him every now and then when you hit these certain thresholds and you can activate the Gigabell again, that unlocks more parts of the island. So again, you saw just from that encounter there was lots of inky spots. Well, now that we've taken Bowser out, that's going to open up more parts of the map for us to explore. And so this loop continues. So we'll see some more islands rise from the ocean. And so there's more for us to go off and explore and do. And they're really well designed. There's some really cool little challenges in there. And again, they're still, as much as we're in this more open, yeah, Plessy's there too from 3D World. As much as we're in this Mario 3D, traditional 3D style experience, there is that kind of more 2D and 3D world inspired. You've got a single goal. Here's the objective. Work within our constraints to try and do it. There's new islands to explore, but that is where we're going to wrap things up. So, yeah. He's got more to say. Yeah, cool. That wraps things up there for this episode of Play 2 Plays. So if you enjoyed it, that's Bowser's Fury. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is out now, today. So go check the game out on the Switch if you're interested. If you enjoyed this episode of Play 2 Plays, please be sure to like, share, subscribe. All the buttons are down below, and hit the notification bell. That way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes patched, more Play 2 Plays, late game review, gamer school, and a whole bunch more. Some awesome stuff there, so please subscribe and go and check it out. Visit the website player2.net.au for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series, Patched, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary. And there's been some sensational developer guests on the show in recent weeks and months, with more to come, so please subscribe and go and check it out. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks. At the lower tiers, early access to episodes. At the higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives. Finally, there's Twitter. You can find me on Player2. You can find the website Player2au, myself, Paul James Games. Until next time, that has been Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. The Bowser's Fury component, you've gotten a little bit of insight into what the experience is like. You can see 15 cat shines before I can have a crack at Bowser like that again. But he is just constantly growing and looming in the distance. Wherever he might be right now, he's there ready to cause shit. So we'll look forward to that. But until next time, thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.